We live in the building. What's poppin'? Party people, fat boy family, what's going on, man? Listen, if you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. And if you can hear the music and it's not too loud, drop a 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? If you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. And if you can hear the music and it's not too loud, do me a favor. Go ahead and drop that 3 for me. You know what I'm saying? As you're coming in, Elroy, what's good with you, Josh? Hope all is well, bro. As you're coming in, let me know what your sin of the day is and speak to your neighbor in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Van, what's good, cuz? Hope all is well with you and the fam. I'm live on YouTube and Instagram tonight. So y'all already know what it is. As you're coming in the chat, if you can hear me, drop a 1. If you can see me, drop a 2. And if you can hear the music and it's not too loud, you know what I'm saying, drop a 3. It's better for me to be heard than for me to be seen. I hope you guys have had an amazing Monday. I actually was not going to go live today. Let me see if I can pull up y'all comments. What's good with you, bro? Send the day, Forbidden City by Statique. Okay. Hey, say less, bro. Say less, yo. We can definitely chop it up. But wasn't going to go live today. Had some other business I need to take care of. But everything worked out. Schedules worked out. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. I don't know why everything just stopped playing all of a sudden. Yeah, no? All right. All right, chat, I see you coming in. We got 1, 2, and 3. Jaden says we got all of them. That's what's good with you. Chad says we got all of them. Elroy says we got jasmine, apricot tea, and incense. Yo, that sound like that work. That sound like that work for real. $1 Million Minds, what's going on? Sin of the day, eternal. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, my guy. You know what I'm saying? How was y'all Monday? How was your weekend, man? I didn't think I was going to get to go live tonight, and I was looking at my schedule. I got a live tomorrow, too, a business live. I think some of y'all should check out. I'm going to be posting the information, you know what I'm saying, on IG or whatnot. But, yeah, it's been a busy weekend, crazy day. Got a lot to cover in a short time tonight, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time to come in. Chad says we got on that Lattafa aside. Chad, where are you at? I know here in North Carolina, we got up to around about 71 today, 70, 71, 72. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't an aside quite, you know, not quite an aside day. Aside of something. Well, y'all know how I feel about the DNA. I'm not the biggest fan, but if I was going to try to do anything with it, I need another small, I got another table I need to put right here beside me. If I was going to try to do something with that, I would do it in a little bit cooler weather. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a look here and see what we got popping. Again, got a lot to cover in a small amount of time today or whatnot. All is well, man. All is well, man. Ready to get some turkey, bro. Cause, you know what I'm saying? You know, fat boy season is among us. Our holiday is here. Hey, man, y'all do me a favor, man. Spam them turkeys in the chat. Is it even a turkey emoji? Spam them turkeys in the chat if you excited about Thanksgiving, bro. If you excited, you know, about that turkey, that stuffing. We don't do dressing at my house. We do that stuffing. As a matter of fact, we do oyster stuffing. You know, potato salad, collards, the rice, that gravy, cranberry sauce. And here's the crazy part. We don't have yams at Thanksgiving. Sweet potato pie. We don't, you know, a lot of people do pie for dessert. In my family, we fat boy certified for real. Pie is not dessert. Pie is not dessert. Pie is not dessert. Pie is not dessert. Yeah, pie is not dessert. Pie is like a vegetable in our house. Southern California, 61 degrees. Okay, so that's not, that's not bad for a side. Percy, what's good with you? Scent of the day, Elysium Pour Parfum. Y'all got some rich taste today. You know, Bay Area in the building. Lattafa Comra Kawad, not gonna lie, I like it. Got it a few days ago. Jaden, I got something. If you like that Kawhi, I got something you might like. I'm not gonna say like more. Yeah, cause pie's on the plate. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no roll. I don't need no cornbread. Give me that sweet potato pie. Yeah, I got some. I see turkeys. I see y'all spamming turkeys in the chat. You know what I'm saying? This is peak. Yeah, I stay getting these crazies. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I know Ross is live right now, and I think a couple of people may also be live in the community. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's 7:06. Like I said, we're going to try to get out of here on time tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to try to do. For once, we're going to try to get out of here on time. All right, so let's do a rundown. New fragrances you can expect to see on the channel. Not new to me, but new to y'all. Not new to me, but new to y'all. I need to move my phone out the way. Not new to me, but new to y'all. New fragrances you can expect to see on the channel. Let's just go down the list. From the House of Pandora scents, we have Tobacco Rouge. All right. We have Tobacco Rouge from the House of Pandora scent, so you can get a closer look. Take a look at the bottle right there. Now, you ought to be able to tell exactly what this is going after. You know what I'm saying? This is an imitation, a rendition, a clone, an impersonation, a cover, a remix of Mancera Paris's red tobacco. All right, not intense, but the normal red tobacco. You know what I'm saying? All right. And this is a pretty good cover for it. You know, so if you're in the market for that type of scent, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, if you're in the market for that type of scent. Also, if you like something around that Argos DNA, I'm not saying that this is a clone. What's going on, G? I see Ohio in the house. I'm not saying that this is a clone, you know what I'm saying, or anything specifically that I would buy this instead of, Argos, something like Sacred Flame or whatever. But definitely, you know, it put that tobacco, cinnamon, that feel, that DNA, it puts you in mind. But again, this is specifically based on Mancera. All right. Like I said, you can see now here, the cap is not magnetic, you know what I'm saying? And the atomizer is decent. But again, Pandora scents, this is a division of Paris Corner. So if you're interested in getting that red tobacco, you don't want to pay that money, there you go. All right. So full review you should be seeing on the channel about that soon. What else we got? Lattafa Liam Silver or Liam Gray. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is a clone. I don't even remember what this is a clone of. I think it's Greed. Why can I not pronounce this? Greed Chanel. How do you pronounce that? Hold on. I'm live. I can look it up. Let's just look it up. Let's just look it up. Lattafa Liam. Because you know they also got that Liam Blue Shine. All right. Nice, woody, spicy, warm, spicy fragrance. This is, Gris Chanel, BDK. All right. So Gris Chanel, BDK. All right. So you can expect to see the full review coming on that soon. Something that's been making its way around the community. This bottle is crazy. From the House of Paris Corner, we have Ophidian Black Cherry. Fam, look at that bottle. That bottle is crazy work, yo. When I say crazy work, look at this bottle, yo. Fingerprint magnet, but you know. Now I don't know what the symbolism is supposed to be with the snake and all of that. I'm not sure if that's a Medusa thing. Super dark cherry. Don't think black cherry can go one or two ways. Either it can be tart, which is actually what I like and prefer, or you can go this route where you want, if you want a cherry that has a nice wood and oud to it, dark, smoky, well done from the House of Paris Corner. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. And I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I want to get that George Profumo. Do you recommend? Yep. I recommend. It's good. What's going on, Rock T? Synergy by Kingsgate. Okay. Scent of the Day, Lattafa Atlas by Sublime. Okay. Queen of the Damn Vibe. Yeah, bro. That's, yeah. The first time I saw this, all I could think about was Aaliyah. I was like, that's super crazy. Chad Duffney. I'm going to talk about Yoman Leo in a second. Scent of the Day is Yoman Leo Basic Instinct. How do you like that? Hisham says, Art of Nature 2 Lattafa versus Fragrance World Liquid Broom. I haven't smelled Art of Nature 2, but I'm going to tell you like this. Nothing is smack. Well, I'm not going to say nothing. I got a new competitor that's putting up a fight. But that liquid broom is solidified. Don't ask me. Don't. So, some of y'all be die hard. And it's because, and I'm not talking about you, Hashim. I'm just saying what happens is somebody couldn't find a particular fragrance, so they buy, something else, and then they try to convince you. You know what I'm saying? Like we're on Family Feud, and if I ask 100 people, 99 people say Liquid Broom, and there's always that one person, and not just Liquid Broom, but other fragrances that's trying to be like, nah, bro, this is better. That's fine. Stand on that square. You're gonna be out there by yourself. Rob King says, do a 11-11. What's that? What's 11-11? John, what's good with you? Pretty good. Still getting French defense at some point. Definitely. Me too, bro. Like, that's on deck for this year. That's going to be my Christmas gift to myself. Smell Goods. What's popping with you? Fragrance World Apex. Blockchain Fanatic went basic layer. Game of Spades Rouge and Afnan 9 p.m. Okay. Blockchain, how do you like that Game of Spades Rouge? I have the Haramain Amber Oud Rouge, so I didn't really see it. It would kind of be redundant. Well, I guess you can never, just like you can never have too many quote-unquote Aventus covers, I guess you can never have too many BR540 covers. How do you like that? Somebody said, waiting on my Liquid Broom to get here this week. Hey, fam, it's going to change your life. That joint is crazy work. That joint is super crazy work. Scent of the Day, Nights de Paris, Blue by L'Oriental Fragrances. Okay, Jarvis, I'm not familiar with that house. Tennessee checking in. What's good with you? Keon, what's good with you? All right, let's keep it rolling. So we talked about Pandora Scents Tobacco Rouge, Lattafa Liam Silver. I showed y'all that Paris Corner Ophidian Black Cherry. Also, full review coming. We got, again, a lot of these are new to y'all, but some of the stuff I've been having for a while that we're working on. And forgive me, IG, if y'all talking to me right now, I can't see you. Okay, I see y'all over there. Appreciate y'all watching. But Dumont Trador Celestia. All right. Fire bottle. Fire presentation. Okay, Blockchain, I hear you. Fire presentation, man. Again, y'all, so you can get a up close look at that bottle. Beautiful. This almost looked like you can drink it. I mean, Dumont went to bat with this one. Now, this is one of those, I will say, you're going to have to let it macerate, tomato, potato. You're going to have to let it sit. Even all around the cap, fam. That is crazy work. Well done. Well done. Hey, is it just me, or do y'all like be wiping y'all bottles off with microfiber cloths all day? Because I be doing that. All right. Now, this Trador is straight. Again, you're gonna need to let it macerate. It definitely puts me in the mind of this from Lattafa. Now, you've heard me talk about this on the channel, and so I'll be doing a comparison in the video. This is that Abade, Ana Abade Rouge. All right, and so you can kind of see the familiarity, the comparisons. You know, even in just the bottle style, that gold, of course. Nice bottle as well, but nothing compared. You know, when you compare the two together, this one looks like you could drink it. Spotify with the ads, you know what I'm saying? Spotify, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me with these ads, Spotify. It's crazy though, because I got a whole playlist on Apple Music that I really could run to avoid this. Thanksgiving at Total Wine, man. Like I'm giving them free ad space right now. You know what I'm saying? Dang, bro, they still running. They still going. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy work. Y'all, I don't even know if y'all can hear that or not, but as far as bottle comparisons, this looks like you can drink it. This right here, you know, this looks like a woman's perfume or whatever. Now, honestly, if you ask me the two best BR540s on the market as far as clones, I'm gonna say number one is here from NAZAR. All right, Baccarat Rouge, this is from NAZAR. I think this is number one, and then number two, I would say would be Amber Oud Rouge or Ruby. Rouge is based on the extrait. Ruby is based on the EDP. All right. All right. What else we got? Yo, something y'all have got to have, yo. Let me check chat real quick. Blockchain says, definitely looking forward to your full review of Ophidian Black Cherry. The hype has almost... Blockchain, this is what I will say. The hype is in the bottle. Now, the reason women are hyping this one up because it's supposed to be a cover of K. Ali's, whatever cherry fragrance it is that they have, dark cherry or something like that. So apparently this is a cover of that. So the hype is really from the female side, not the male side with this one. Now, it's good. I think this definitely can go unisex because it is smoky. It is dark. It gives you the feel of like this luxury cherry. Not quite luxury like Mind Games, but this is nice. This is a step up. I would wear this any day. Well, Lost Cherry is a lost cause. Y'all know how I feel about that. But Electric Cherry, to me, I love. I don't like the cherry. I guess you could put this in the line with the cherry smoke. And then maybe Smoking Rouge by BDK. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yo, if you do not have this in your collection, this is one you need to check out, yo. Maison Alhambra Dark Door Sport. Maison Alhambra Dark Door Sport. You already know what this is. You should already know what this is by looking at it. I'm gonna give y'all an up close view. What you think this is? What you think that's going after? And when I tell you they did a heck of a job on this, man. They did I mean, this cap ain't hitting on 5 cents, but when I tell you in the presentation, you know, it can come off a little bit cheesy. But if you love, like I like Dior Homme Sport. And if you're looking for a solid alternative to save some money, yeah, Sticks, what's good with you? This is one of those ones you definitely want to check out. This is definitely one of those ones you want to check out. Dang, somebody asked about Untold. Here's the thing. The reason I got Untold in front of me. I got it right here. I was going to talk about it in a second. If you want to know what they're talking about, Club Day Nuit Untold. This I put more in the conversation. You know how Mancera, I'll be losing my train of thought. What is Mancera's fragrance? My mom's favorite fragrance. I don't know why I'm drawing the blank. Not something. Dang, I'm drawing the blank. Instant Crush. You know how Instant Crush is? It has that BR540 DNA, but it's like stronger. Like it's way more masculine, way more strong. Untold gives me that. They went OD on the burnt sugar cotton candy, like it's super and it packs a punch. So it's not quite the X-Straight, it's not quite the EDP, it's somewhere in between. So I think if you want the best of both worlds, then yeah, Untold I think is a good way to go. But if you just want flat out, you want BR540, that DNA, I still think, and I'm not saying that just because Terrence is my brother, NAZAR definitely is the way to go in regards to that one. Okay, all right, what else we got? Let's see, let me check back with the chat. Darius, I agree with you, fam. I agree with you. Keon, the price on what? What price was you talking about? Do I recommend buying Dark Door Sport high ship? Yes. Yeah, it was Instant Crush. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate that, Driz. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, you know, if you want to. Y'all know I don't really trip about it. But yes, I recommend it, fam. I recommend it. Yeah. Is it Sport 21 or older Iris version? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to say Sport 21. Based on the decant sample I have of Dior Sport, I'm gonna say Sport 21. To me, the older Iris, all the older versions have that lipstick, you know, makeup thing going on, and this doesn't necessarily have that. You get the iris, but it's not lipsticky iris or whatever, you know. All right. Lastly, I gotta shout out my boy Razor Ramon for these next two I'm getting ready to talk about. This one in particular, I'm a huge coffee lover. I'm a huge coffee fragrance lover. And they're not new, you know what I'm saying? But I know several people have talked about them. Ramon just dropped his video not too long ago. I think Neeb has a whole video about these, but from Fragrance World, I think they're really kind of hitting the market. Caramel is from their coffee collection. Caramel Macchiato. All right, that's the first one. Caramel Macchiato. T, what's good with you? And then you have Aqua. All right. You have Aqua. Now the bottles on these is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's to give y'all an up close look. Like it is what it says. Caramel Macchiato. If you're looking for something super sweet, super sexy, definitely this is worth checking out, adding to the collection. Caramel Macchiato. This is for specifically from Fragrance World. You know what I'm saying? Now, this one right here. This smells like breakfast. This smells like breakfast in a bottle, fam. Listen to me when I tell y'all this. This right here smells like coffee and sausage. Pause. Yeah, bro. Like, and for the price, it's crazy. So this is one of them joints you can mix with pine cognac easy, or oud cake. Nah, you know oud cake, that might be crazy overload. Oud cake or pine cognac or sweet peach cobbler or chocolate bay. So all of my NAZAR people, I got a fat boy layer alert for you. If you decide to grab this Fragrance World Caramel Macchiato, Caramel Bay, Chocolate Bay, Pine Cognac, Oud Cake, that's crazy work. But this right here, if you country, let me know you country. What y'all know about Nice sausage? Hey, yo, I got you, bro. Hey, what y'all know about Nice sausage? My mama would say, when she would send me to the store, she would say, Sticks, she would say, get that green sausage. This joint right here, smells like breakfast. Hey, what's good, Jason? Hope all is well with you. Wait a minute, I got two Jasons. I got a Jason on IG and a Jason on YouTube saying talk too fast. Ghostly, I got you. Every time I go to do it, it gets away from me. Bro, this smells like your grandmama, your mama cooking breakfast on a Saturday morning, and this wakes you up out the bed. I don't know if it's the benzoin. I don't know if it's the cardamom. I don't know what it is that does this to my nose. But this joint right here smell like coffee, and it smell like breakfast sausage and coffee. Like, I'm really feeling this, yo. I'm gonna let you check these out when I see you this. I'm really feeling this, yo. I'm really feeling this. Bro says South Carolina, right? So you know about that niece then, bro. Yo, real talk though. This is something, like I said, I'm a huge coffee lover. So these are two I'm definitely enjoying. But if you want something with some character, definitely check that out. In the bottle, the presentation is fire. Bottle is presentation is fire. All right. I got a couple of, Keon says, I got you, T. Keon says, what's your number one go-to, bro? For what? And in relation to what, Keon? All right, 3 fragrances. I got, like I said, tonight is all about covers, clones, whatever. I got 3 fragrances y'all need to try. And all of these I've talked about, I think, within a list. I've talked about at some point. Lattafa Jasur. Remember we asked last week who won the Clone Fragrance House of the Year so far. Lattafa Jasur. And then you have Lattafa High 80 Gold Elixir. All right. And then you have Fakar Lattafa. All of these are from Lattafa. Lattafa Fakar Gold. All right. This is a play on Lattafa Fakar Gold is a play on Rabanne, Paca Rabanne 1 million Parfum. But take away the leather dry down. For winter fragrances, bro, right now, heavy. NAZAR, Black Leopard, Vanilla, Virtus, Vanilla, and Oud, Mancera, Amore Caffe, and one of them I'm about to talk about in a second. That's what I've been wearing a lot. Yeah, Jess. This right here is a play on, again, if you want 1 million Parfum, but you don't want to pay the Parfum price, this is it, but minus the leather accord, the leather dry down that you get. This is super bright, super bright. Now the tuberose and the solar notes in this are so bright, people say this leans feminine. Okay, so I just want to give you a heads up of that. I don't think so. I think the Parfum, the OG leans a little bit more masculine in this because you have that leather in it. And even though there's supposed to be a leather accord in it, it's not really. The tuberose is really comes off strong, and this in particular. If you want leather, this right here is crazy work. If you want something that's strong, like if you want something that's like this joint caught me off guard. Like caught me off guard. I didn't realize this was gonna be as strong as it was. But like for real, it's OD strong, y'all. I'm not lying. And if you're a fan of leather, you know what I'm saying, but you want something that's still super sweet, you know, this right here is an amazing choice. That's what I'm saying. Now Lattafa, now this one I don't see make rounds at all, but if you want leather, citrus, something that's vanilla, powdery, you know, got some animalics going on with it, this is definitely one you want to try out. This has hints of the discontinued Armani Code Profumo. So if you like that Armani Code Profumo DNA, and y'all seen Jarvis in the chat talking about that junk fire, Armani Code Profumo DNA that's discontinued, this is definitely one of those ones that you want to try out, okay? All right, and then the last one, if you want something that's more aromatic, something that's more fresh, warm, spicy, and fresh, got that apple, bergamot, cardamom, that lavender that gives it that slight powdery feel. If you love Coral Dreams or Coral Fantasy from Valentino Born in Roma, and you don't want to pay, you know what I'm saying, those Coral Fantasy prices, this right here, super, super, super. I'm telling y'all, man, pushing. Like pushing. Like OD strong. Like no lies told. So again, definitely check that out. That's Valentino. That's that Coral Fantasy. And then this is based on 1 Million Parfum, minus that leather. And then this is based on that Armani, what did I just say? The Armani Code Profumo. And there y'all go again. You know what? I'm going to just start. I can control this. I'm going to just start muting Spotify when that junk come in. Because I'm not going to sit here and listen to those ads all night. All right, let's keep going. We've covered a lot of ground. Let me see what the chat is talking about. Sticks and Poles said, yeah, I got to peep that high 80. Yeah, fam, like real talk, like no lies, yo. I was kind of shocked when I got it. I probably got that. It's probably been 2 months since I had that. And, yeah, it was crazy. Tony Gardner, what's good with you? Got on that Rificat, that Paris corner. Okay, all right. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about some fragrances that I'm excited about. Let's talk about some fragrances that I'm excited about. So if you follow me on IG, and I did a review, I did this in my this particular fragrance I talked about in my Worth It or Not, in my sample series, decant series. Argos Dene. What's good, GH3? What's good, D&D? And Joe, I have not. Hayati Royale. I don't even. Woo, what is that? Close to 1 million lucky. I'm gonna have to look that up. But Argos Dene. All right. So I give you a closer look at the bottle. And Argos, man, with their storytelling in their bottles is crazy. This is the 30 mil. And then you got the, what's that, the All-Seeing Eye of Oris with the gem in the middle. Okay, somebody says that Hayati, is it Hayati or is it Hyatt? Hyatt Royal? That's probably why I'm like, what are you talking about? Bro, it may look like that because of the color. This is more of a dark almond. It's not quite red. This is a cognac color. Yeah, Edmund, this is a cognac color. So it may look red. This, if you like Argos, first of all, I encourage y'all. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to these Middle Eastern clones, covers, all of that stuff, a lot of them are so cheap and they don't have like samples available. You kind of just buy the full bottle and it is what it is. With a lot of these niches that are expensive, sample. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, y'all have seen me going through the discovery set. Shout out to my boy D4G who did like 12 days of Argos. So I would definitely encourage you to go to his channel because he's gone through all 12. I haven't gone through all 12. I did Sacred Flame. I did Triumph of Bacchus. I did Baccio Immortale. I did this one. And I think that's it. This was the last one I did, though. And my boy Kels Smells on IG. Kels got a YouTube page as well. Kels, this was his favorite one. And he was like, it was the most wearable. And so I went, to the discovery set, and I was like, he's not lying. Because, a lot of Argos is like, it takes you on a journey. It's a conversation piece. But if you want something that's easy to reach for, that's more wearable, if you're going to do it. Now, I wouldn't advise you wear this on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? To me, these are special occasion type of fragrances or mantelpieces. But I want you to wear it. I just don't want you to wear it out. But if there is one I think you can wear out, is this one right here, which is Danae. I think another one you can wear out, and especially if you work in an environment where you need something that's clean and lighter, Love Triumphs Over War is another one. And then I'm going to hit you with something. The OG Pour Femme. If you're not afraid of real unisex fragrances, that Pour Femme is a nice, clean, smooth scent as well. Definitely leans feminine. But if you're not afraid of it, yeah. Chubba says, have you tried Bulgari Tiger? Yep. Yeah, GH3 definitely does. Definitely does. High 80. Why haven't I seen that? Hey, what color is that High 80 bottle? Because I know they got it. They got the black one, the blue one, the gold one. I know it's another one. It's like, that's got, I'm assuming that's the one. Like, I can't go right here and take a look at the series. Like, I'm sitting right here looking. I see they got High 80 Florence. That's the pink bottle. I don't know nothing about no other High 80 though. Y'all done put me onto something. That's new to me. All right, so that's the first fragrance I'm excited about. So I've already done a full review, specifically my first impression on this from my Decant series. It's a brown bottle. Okay, yeah, it does it. So is it in the same style as the black blue in this bottle though? Is it in the same style of this, or is it in a? Because I don't see it. Oh, that's why it's by Fragrance World. Y'all should have said that. Somebody said Lattafa. Chubba, have you tried its clones? Yeah, Black Panther from Alexandria, and then Tarathi Blue from Afnan. Both, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. Any other clone outside of that, I can't tell you. And yeah, the High 80 is not Lattafa. Yeah, somebody said Lattafa. That's why I was like, I don't see it. Brown bottle, brown frosted glass, same style though, just frosted. Dang. So did they clone a clone? Companies doing that these days. All right, next fragrance I'm real excited about. Y'all, I just put up this review last week. I've been holding this one until we really got to some colder weather, because I think, and you talking about After Effect Initio, I've smelled it. It's straight. And I know that there's a clone out there from Fragrance World. Somebody been asking me for the last month to review that joint. I'm like, you buy it and send it to me. I'll gladly review it. I had to tell him though. I said, I don't think you understand how this works. Thoughts on Le Beau Le Parfum? I think it's good. Dumont has a 1 million lucky clone I want to try. Yeah, Andy, I can't remember which one it is, but I remember which one I was talking about. Now, if you want my honest opinion again, this is not me shilling. This is real talk. NAZAR, you need to check out NAZAR Street from NAZAR. Check out NAZAR Street from NAZAR. Check out NAZAR, and if you use my code WALT15, that'll get you 15%. NAZAR fragrances, yeah. Check out NAZAR Street from NAZAR. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. All right, next fragrance I'm super excited about. I've talked about this one. I've been holding this really for colder weather, because I think winter deserves this, not fall. But from the House of Mancera, we have Amore Caffe. Amore Caffe. This is ice cream in a bottle, fam, with vanilla. Obsessed. When you say this is my favorite what? What's my favorite what? Ice cream, vanilla ice cream in a bottle, fam. This is what this is with some coffee. Vanilla ice cream in a bottle with some coffee. I think I'm excited. I'm super excited to really get somewhere. I'm gonna tell y'all how crazy this is. I remember the day I smelled this. Some fragrances you just remember. I remember the first day I smelled Bond Number 9 Nomad. I remember the first day I smelled Bond Number 9 Centerpiece. I remember the first day I smelled this. I remember the first day I smelled I'm about to say Tonka Cola. The Tonka from Montal. You know what I'm saying? You should make a Discord group. Yeah, no. I have a group right now with a couple of my people that we chop it up with fragrances. I've done Discord groups before. I'm not the biggest fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm in a lot of groups. I want to talk fragrances amongst a few people. I don't want to talk with a lot of people. Like some of the groups I'm in on Facebook, I was like, this is out of control. You know, I like watching, seeing the banter or whatever, but yeah. Yeah. Y'all lucky I ain't got my whatchamacallit. I'm banning everybody. What's my favorite Cara? I don't even know what that is. What's my favorite Lattafa? Ooh. It ain't, I don't think it's in front of me. My favorite Lattafa. Because I can't think of one, I'll say this right now. Lattafa Caid Alfresson. That's probably my favorite. Caid Alfresson is probably my favorite. Keon said, that's not my style. What you mean? What you talking about? You talking about Discord? Yeah, if you're talking about Discord, then yeah. If you're talking about a fragrance, which one you talking about, Keon? All right, yeah, that Mancera Amore Caffe, excited about. Another one I'm excited about. Now, y'all remember when I talked about this, y'all went crazy over this, man. Mystery Modern Mark, Sweet Botswana. I remember when y'all went crazy over this. Well, I got a new joint in. New release from the same house. Yeah, Discord, that's not, yeah. I've done Discord for some other things, but when it comes to fragrance, nah, bro. I'm not going to manage it. I'll be in somebody else's joint, but I'm not going to manage it. So I keep my fragrance circle small. I keep, other than talking to y'all and talking amongst live stream chats and all that other stuff, I keep that circle small. Recent Man from Mystery Modern Mark. If you like oud, then you're going to love the way they did this. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I first smelled this, now y'all remember I did Try Vanille Havan by, okay, I can't even pronounce what you just said, but I'll take your word for it. And IG, I see y'all. Hey, which one? You talking about this right here, T? You talking about this right here? This is Recent Man from Mystery Modern Mark. I got to let you smell both of these. So a niche joint, the perfumer out of the Netherlands, Dan Mark. So this is the one that I talked about before. This is the new release right here. And I'm going to actually pull up the notes for y'all because I don't remember this off the top of my head. Mystery Modern Mark. Recent. Oh, this is crazy. I didn't know it was on Fragrantica. It actually is. So woody, warm, spicy oud, amber, And this is a new presentation of the bottle. So I'm gonna go. So you got cypriol oil, incense, gaiac wood, oud, saffron, rose, raspberry, jasmine, sandalwood, amber, musk. So I would say that the oud and the rose is definitely the star of the show. Dedrick, you would like this. So just to give y'all this, just so to show you what the bottle is. Joe Bloom, if you need a coffee fragrance, I talked about 3 earlier. Hold on real quick. I got one right in front of me. Mancera Amore Caffe, but that's more vanilla ice cream and coffee. Caramel macchiato from Fragrance World. What's up, Mr. Clark? Joe Clark. And then this other joint right here from the same collection. Aqua. All right. All right, so just to go back over these notes again. You got that oud, incense, and cypriol oil. And then we got oud, saffron, rose, raspberry, and jasmine. And then sandalwood, amber, and then musk. Dedrick would absolutely love this. Della, if you go to BH Perfumery, you can get a sample of this. Now, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what it puts me in the mind of. So if you can familiarize yourself. If you saw my decant review from last week or 2 weeks ago, it was specifically on the new Mentor from Mind Games, the new release Mentor. And I told y'all, Mentor was basically Bond number 9 Nomad just elevated. Bond number 9 Nomad just elevated. Recent Man puts me in that same feel. So it's kind of crazy what's going on, you know what I'm saying, out here. I'm not saying that Mind Games copied Bond. I'm not saying that Mystery Modern Mark copied Bond or Mind Games. I'm just saying there's a wavelength that's happening right now around this particular DNA, which was weird because I never thought I'd see somebody redo or even come close to doing this DNA. But to me, Mentor smells like a more expensive version, an elevated version of this. And then Recent Man is kind of a mix between the two and is more focused on the oud. So this is more oud forward. This is good though, fam. This is good. So I would encourage you, BH Perfumery, definitely get a sample of this. Definitely get a sample of this. And so that's what I'm really, these two right here is really gonna be winter. This right here is really going to be winter. Big Dub Network. Yeah, they all copy. I mean, yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. I mean, yeah. Same here, Jarvis. There's nothing new under the sun. I think there are some things where people are blatantly just copying. And then I think there are some things where it's just, there are a lot of people that like particular things. You know what I'm saying? So... Meals, I appreciate that, but it's okay. Nah, see, I'm not fluffy, bro. I'm a man. I'm not fluffy. All right, it's 7:49, so let's keep rolling. All right, y'all saw my video, my Armaf video that posted today. The Armaf video posted today. Let's move some stuff out the way. So in the Armaf video, just to recap for those of you who haven't seen it, I encourage you still go watch it. But spoiler alert, I talked about Armafs that you have to have in your collection. Again, I'm like Stephen A. This list is fluid. It's not all inclusive. But I think anybody, if you just started collecting, if you just got in the game, this was probably one of the first fragrances that you ever got. Club de Nuit, Intense Man. All right. Now, in the community, we know, of course, that the limited edition is the best version. But most people don't care about that because it's more expensive. You know, so again, it's 10 times cheaper than Creative Venice, but most people, this is probably the first one that you bought. All right, so you definitely got to have that in the collection. We also talked about Untold. All right, so you know this is based on that BR540. And then the one that I actually enjoy the most is a mix of Aventus and Dior Sauvage, Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir. This is the one I enjoyed the most. Now, I like Sillage. I like Iconic. Sillage is Silver Mountain Water. Iconic is Bleu de Chanel. But this one I enjoyed the most. You know what I'm saying? Just because to me it's the most unique out of all of them, and you just get that mix. All right? So it was like, yo, you got to have those three. And in my opinion, this is Armaf's best fragrance. This is the best work they've ever done. Club de Nuit Pre-Show. But y'all know what I call it. I call it that pressure. I call it that pressure. This, not that Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. This is the best Absolute Aventus rendition on the market. Let's just cut to the chase. That's Armaf's best work. All right. And then my absolute two favorite from the line. Again, if you work at a call center, if you work at Amazon, if you work around a bunch of women, you know what I'm saying? This one, that Aqua, which is a play on Invictus Platinum, bro, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. We wore this one out this summer, man. You can't beat it. HBK, Armaf. No, wait. Who makes the one that's an Aventus BR5? You must be referring to Qaid Al-Farsan. That kind of has that flavor. Yeah. Kind of has that flavor. But yeah, this just does what it's supposed to do. And then my favorite, the thing that I've worn the most out of anything, out of any clone of my collection, I love when the temperature drops. This Odyssey Homme, which is basically if you take, even though to me it don't smell like it, but if you take Tom Ford Noir Extreme and add iris to it. But to me, this is much warmer. Pineapple bonbon. Okay, take his word for it. Yeah, that man says scumbag home wrecker Aqua. Yeah, this is a home wrecker. This one is a home wrecker. This is work. This is all of y'all that's got a work wife. This is what y'all wear right here. All of y'all that's got a work wife, that's what y'all wear right there. And I'm taking note of that pineapple bonbon. I'm taking note of that. I just thought he was talking about something I was already talking about. All right. So, yeah, I know there are other things. I can't even think of another Armaf that I would have even added to the list. You know what I'm saying? Armaf got that. They got their Club de Nuit series. They got the Odyssey line. Odyssey you got several things out the Odyssey line, but I think those two. Now I do want to smell the new joint. What's the lemon lime joint that's supposed to be based on imagination? Bro say he gonna get 2 bottles. Boy say he gonna get that home record. Was gonna get 2 bottles, not 2 bottles. I want to check out that lemon lime bottle that's supposed to be based on imagination. But which brings up my next point. We moving, man. We moving. Well, let me skip that. Because I did just bring up the whole Creative Venice, Absolute Venice. I think we talked about this on the last live stream. That Supremacy Collector's Edition. David Rose says Caid Alphasan is good but lacks endurance. It lacks projection, but it doesn't lack longevity, not on my skin, and definitely not on clothes. It does become a skin scent after a while, but it still lasts for me personally. But I have heard people say that, so I'm not arguing with you. I have heard people say that. I layer Odyssey Pour On with Victoria. Okay, I'm not mad at yo. That's clutch. I'm gonna have to try that. But yeah, this right here is some of Afnan's best work. Is it good? Yes. Is it absolute Aventus? No. Yeah. Is it good? Yeah. Is it absolute Aventus? No. I don't know why they're saying that. It's not absolute Aventus. Maybe down the street, around the corner, different zip code. And then this was the new kid on the block we also talked about in the last stream. So this is all the heat right now. Afnan 9 p.m. Rebel. Now in the opening, you get this. In the opening of this, you get this. And then it leaves the party. The way I described it is BR540 came to say hey and dropped off a gift. And then Aventus stayed for the party. It's not Aventus, but you can tell that Aventus was at the party. That's how I describe it. African leather is dope. I just got Valentino One More Intense, and it's amazing. Why did it discontinue it? Hey, man, I don't know. I have no clue why these people do the things that they do. All right. I know I started talking about, I think Collector's Edition was made from the most favorite aspects of the DNA combined into one. That actually makes sense, Ghostly. If that was the case, that makes sense. And have I smelled John Varvatos 20? I've smelt it in store. You are correct. It does smell good. I smelt it in store. All right. Last two things we're gonna I told y'all we're gonna move tonight. It's crazy. I done been through all of those fragrances and I'm still at an hour. So great job, Walt. All right. I picked this up because of Sally. Yeah, I bought something because of another person. All right, so you guys have seen me talk about the Haramain Amber Oud, the Dubai Night. All right. So you know this is based on Arabian's Tonka. All right. You know that's based on Arabian's Tonka, okay? I had to get the brother, sister, whatever you want to call it, Amber Oud Aqua Dubai. All right. Even though I know I got a lot of fragrances right here, I do want y'all to see this. This is kind of a dope B-roll shot right here, though. Dope. I mean, just it makes you want to drink the bottle. If you just look at the bottle, you know, everything on the cap, but it just dope presentation. I've always loved these bottles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Augustus, how many colognes do you have? Bro, my collection really ain't that big. You said Dubai Nights is your favorite from the house? Really? Like over Amber Oud Gold? I mean, I'm not knocking it. I can see why. The only thing, I mean, I'm not mad at that. All right, so let's talk about this Aqua. All right? Let's do some comparison. Who is calling me? All right. So y'all know the B and I think Alexandria. I don't have the Alexandria version, so don't ask me about it. So I'm assuming the appreciate that window. The three biggest hitters right here, right now. You got this one, which was the latest release. So from Haramain, you have Amber Oud, that Aqua. I don't have the full one, but you have that Game of Spades Full House. So y'all see that that's the sample. And the reason I don't have the full one is because I have this, which is the Paris Corner North Stag Expressions Trois. Bro, that table is full, not even touching the high-end one. Hey, it's crazy. Yo, real talk, this view is crazy right here, though. I ain't even realized I had all that going on. All right. Sticks. The Amber Oud Gold, the Amber Oud Dubai, Aqua Dubai version is heavy on the citrus. It's heavy on the citrus. Heavy. I'm talking about heavy, don't flinch, don't change. Heavy on the citrus. Like heavy. Like the bergamot is the star of the show here. This is the star of the show. The bergamot is the star of the show with this one. So you get that imagination DNA, but this is heavy on the bergamot. It is bright up top. This one is not as heavy on the citrus. I'm so sick of, I'm not buying the whatchamacallit Spotify. This one, you bring in more of that mandarin orange, and it's a sweeter, you know what I'm saying? So more of that amber, that pineapple comes through to me on this version. And then the Full House to me sits in between the two. Now, me personally, I prefer this one the most. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I prefer Afternoon Swim over Imagination, period. And I prefer Pacific Chill over both of them. So it will be Pacific Chill, Afternoon Swim, and then Imagination. But Imagination is like the most popular one. Now, I'm going to introduce a competitor here. It's the oil. And if you know, you know. You already know where I got this from. All right? That's from the oil lady. So I'm going to wear this underneath regardless. This is Imagination. To me, this is the most, but it's an oil. It's the most balanced. So you can tell that perfumer's alcohol is making some of these things come out more. And Roy, I just showed, it's not the full bottle. This is the sample. So I've tried it. So they're all close. They're all close. They lean. Now, when you get to the dry down, it's Imagination. Period. But they're all close. It's just that in the opening, this one is super bright. That bergamot is crazy. It's crazy. And it's going to take a while for it to die down. So they went crazy. I don't know what kind of perfumer's alcohol they used in this, what kind of additive they used in this, but it's making that bergamot scream. You don't get that with this one. To me, this comes off much more refined and smoother like Imagination does. All right. HBK says, Yoman Leo version of Pacific Chill is pretty spot on. Might even say I prefer it to the Louis. Yes, I have a sample of that. I have a sample and a decan of that. Yep. I got a sample. Yep. I got to say, now I don't have a sample of the Imagination one. That's on the list to get, but I do have the sample of the Pacific Chill. All right. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there. This is good. So if you prefer citrus heavy, now to go back and answer somebody's question as far as longevity, any of them, all of these are pushing. Here's the thing you got to remember. Here's the thing you got to remember, because this is where y'all get crazy. Longevity has a lot to do with the notes that are used in a fragrance. Things that are heavy citrus with no spice are those top notes are going to burn off very quickly. And imagination makes its money off those citruses in the top. That's going to burn off, because when you're going to wear this in the summertime, it's going to be hot, you're going to sweat, that stuff is going to burn off quick. This is why imagination from Louis Vuitton really don't last all that long. Some of y'all is afraid to admit that, but that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? More epic, you're going to have to go back in the stream. We already talked about it. I'm not trying to be rude or trying to be funny, but yeah. We talked about Untold. I done talked about it twice. We talked about it earlier. It's nice, though. It's nice. It sits between the EDP and the Extrait as far as a clone of beer. It's just super, a lot of that burnt cotton candy sugar smell is just very strong. But yeah, so imagination doesn't really last all that long. So when it comes to these last longer, but you're not getting 8 hours. You might get 8 hours now, unless you a guy like me and you sweat, but in the summertime, you're not getting 8 hours out of none of them. Not imagination, not this one, not Joe Milano. Because of the makeup of the fragrance, it's just not going to happen. Now, what I want to try is them new joints. They're not really new, but the, the Lucianos? I think they're called Lucianos. They look just like the bottle. Yeah. Which one is the closest to it? How would you rank Meteor? I'm not the biggest fan of Meteor. Like, Meteor is okay. I like Meteor, but I would say I'm not crazy about Louis fragrances, man. Like, I think it's so many better. Like, Louis is all about the name. I don't think their fragrances are life changing. They're not that great. I prefer to wear Bulgari Tiger than, in the summertime than Louis Vuitton. But again, Pacific Chill would be my favorite, and then Afternoon Swim, and then Imagination. I would probably throw Meteor in there after Afternoon Swim. Ombre Nomad to me is terrible. I don't know how anybody wears that. I hate it. Me personally, it's just very off-putting to me. That caramel macchiato I got from Fragrance World. Excuse me. Fragrance By. It is a Fragrance World fragrance, but I got it from Fragrance By. Rusty, again, you're saying it doesn't last that long. None of them do. Imagination doesn't last that long. Yeah, it's all like Imagination it's not a long lasting fragrance, which is why I have this. This is the hack to make it last 8 hours. That's the hack. That's the hack to make it last 8 hours. But I don't care who makes their version of Imagination. None of them it's the makeup of the fragrance. There's no real way around that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ombre Nomad, I can't take it. I can't take it. All right. So that's my 2 cents on that. Imagination cap 10 to 12 hours cap. And y'all don't sweat. Mr. Notice 6 to, like, 6, I'll give you 6 hours. But how many? Okay, bro, we're not on clothes. Okay, we're not talking about clothes, bro. We're not talking about like everything lasts 12 hours on clothes. I'm not. We talking about like I'm with you. I don't consider clothes as part of longevity. I'm talking skin. Because it's some 1 million lucky. We all moisturize. Well, let me not say we. I moisturize too. You probably like not 10 to 12, my God, not on skin. I don't even think a Louis Vuitton representative. I want you to go on a Facebook group and tell them people that you get 10 to 12 hours longevity on skin, not clothes. On skin. The 6 hours is more believable. And then you're really only like all the projection is in the first hour. All of the projection is in the first hour. All of the projection is in the first hour. All of the projection is in the first hour. It might be 30 minutes with imagination. Whatever scent, trail scent, bubble, whatever you're going to get, it's especially in the summertime, y'all, because you're going to sweat it off. Now, if you're a person that don't sweat, I'm not talking to you. But if you sweat like most normal people when it's hot in the summertime, you're going to get 30 minutes to an hour of strong projection. After that, it's a skin scent. Will you still smell it? Yeah, but nobody else is going to smell it unless they hugging you. So to really get all of the longevity out of it, you got to spray. It's clothes. You got to make sure that's in your clothes. Augustine, yes, everybody is different. I preach that all the time. That's why I got to start putting up my disclaimer again. I preach that all the time. Fragrance is very subjective. Everybody is different. There are some fragrances, I don't care who you are, it just don't do it. Because if you look at the notes, let me run this down for y'all, because y'all obviously, I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm just saying I'm doing this on purpose. I need you to understand these are notes that don't last long. They like notes don't like these citron, bergamot, and orange. They're not gonna last long. That's at the top of imagination. That's not gonna last long. That's why I say if you don't add spice, this is why Bulgari Tiger is such a popular option, because you got that citrus, but it's also spicy. And the spice helps that citrus last a lot longer. Now, in imagination, you got some cinnamon, you got some ginger. That's why the dry down in imagination is so beautiful. That's why I say, to me, this one is closer, because you get more of that essence than this. This one focuses on the citrus. This one focuses on the entire scent. And I just say, get the oil just because you need to get the oil. And to me, that game, so honestly, the Joe Milano might be the safest bet, because you get kind of the best of both worlds. It's kind of right there in the middle. But those are notes that are not, that's why a lot of times people look forward to cold weather scents, because they're going to last. They have ingredients and notes in them that's made to last 6, 8, 10 hours easy. But this summertime stuff, you're gonna sweat it off. You're gonna sweat it off. So that's the thing with that. So that's beyond body chemistry. And depending on your body chemistry, some things may last longer, some things may last shorter. So you are absolutely right. But 10 to 12 hours on skin? No. They wouldn't even, they would test you for that. Atlas battled a barbecue and was cooking. That thing is okay. Yeah, Mr. Not. Yeah, citrus scents are supposed to be 3 to 5 hours, 1 hour of yeah. I only got one fragrance that goes Beast Mode 12. Bro, Oud Satin Mood, you are not lying. You are not lying. No lies detected, fam. And I'm gonna tell you another beast mode joint. Mancera Instant Crush is beast mode. That joint is gonna last all day. Mancera, that red tobacco intense. Oh my God. You're gonna have to scrub that off. You got a lot. It's several things out here that that'll get you in that beast mode range. But the question is, will you get Arabian's Tonka is one of them. You're gonna have to scrub that off. Why do all of the new Creed smells last 2 hours? I mean, I don't. Were you talking about Centaurus and Delphinus? Yo, LV Lovers is straight. LV Lovers is straight. Which one is your favorite that you use constantly? Augustine, which one you talking about? I'm gonna just call you AD. Which one you talking about? What is the best clone of 1 Million Lucky? My personal opinion, Nazar Street from Nazar Fragrances. The one you don't know about. People accuse me of I'm being serious. Nazar Street. Nazar Street is 50% oil. It's killing everything out there on the market. Listen to what I just told you. It's 50% oil. It's 50% oil. 50. Is it a clone for LV lovers? I don't know what y'all referring to. My favorite in my collection? Ooh. I'm going to keep it very simple. 1 Million Lucky. It's my life. It's my lifer. 1 Million Lucky is my lifer. I'm going to just keep that very simple. All right. Last thing. I was doing good on time. So last thing. I'm going to start another debate. I'm going to start another fight. So y'all know when we had the whole conversation about Zakat. All right. Yeah, Nazar Street. Y'all know when we had the whole debate about Zakat and New York Nights. All right. And then we did the comparison with Moon from Game of Spades. All right. And then I told you my absolute favorite was this one right here that's always sold out. Yo, I just realized I never unmuted the music, so it was just me talking the whole time. It was really just me talking the whole time. See, I could hear the music playing, but y'all couldn't hear it. That's crazy work. Yeah, they spamming, bro. I swore I banned them earlier, but it's crazy how they came back. Like, this is crazy. How are they unbanning? Like, I've never banned somebody from the chat and then they come right back. Nah, bro, it's a different account. I keep banning it. It's a different account. This is new, though. This is new. This is new. Like, it's a different account. Bro, I got mods. They ain't up here. That's the crazy part. I've got several mods, Wendell. Like, I got a bunch of mods. As a matter of fact, I'm about to take some people mods away. Matter of fact, let me do this right now. Amore. Caffe. Yeah, these people ain't got nothing better to do. I ain't gonna worry about it, man. Let's keep going. This is crazy though. Like this is some new. Now I'm usually good. It's got to be a bot though, because it's not the same account, but it's the same account. It's not the same account, but it's the same account. All right, hold tight. Let me do this. Y'all give me a second. Because the crazy part is I got mods. That's the thing that's kind of frustrating me. So give me a second. Money Bags, is you in the chat? Money Bags, you must be watching. I appreciate it. Because it says you delete messages. Yo, that's a bot, fam. That's crazy. Like now, I'm used to getting crazy stuff. But never like this. Never like this. Bet. I appreciate it, y'all. So, I'm going to continue the show. I ain't going to worry about it. Y'all don't pay it no mind. All right. So, we talked about this. We know these are covers clones of New York Nights. Bond number 9 New York Nights. Y'all know this is my favorite version. You can see the dent that I've put in that. This one is always sold out, though. This is from Dua. So don't ask me where can you get it from. It's always sold out because it's good. Y'all know I always talk about the oil lady. Again, I'm telling you, man, you got to get up on these oils, yo. All right. AD, you can't block them, AD. That's the thing. I can block them from my account, but it's not the same account. So basically what's happening is somebody done created a bot that keeps recreating itself on the live stream. No matter how many times I ban it, it's not the same account. It's a new account. It just looked like the same thing. So yeah. I thought something wrong was going on, but nah. Yeah, it's a totally different joint. So we just gonna ignore it. We're not gonna pay attention to it. All right. So I always tell y'all get up on them oils from the oil lady. Boom. I gotta be honest with y'all. Don't buy this. Put that to the side. We just gonna throw Zakat out the conversation. Don't buy that. Because the amount of money that you're going to spend on this, save an extra $20 and get what I'm going to tell you. This right here, don't buy that either. It's weak. I do want you to get this regardless. But if you're going to spend your money, and I'm not gassing, I'm not shilling, this is my honest opinion. If you're going to spend your money, if you can get New York Nights, if you can get a night in New York from Dua, this is still the one. But I want you to look at the size of these bottles. There's no comparison, right? From the house of Yoman Leo, we have Gotham Night, and this is their version of New York Nights. So I'm going to show y'all the bottle up close. Beautiful presentation, man. Beautiful presentation. Beautiful. Look at that juice. And of course it's got a dye in it. Beautiful presentation. Because if you can find the Dua version, get the Dua version. If you can find the Dua version, get the Dua version. But I promise to you, it's been sold out maybe almost a year. So if you can find this, Get this. But don't buy this. Don't waste the money. Don't buy this. Don't waste the money. Definitely buy this. You know what I'm saying? And since you can't, since the do it version seems to be sold out for life, this one right here, fam, and the color, don't y'all, this color, the camera, the color is different when I come from this angle, but it's definitely blue. So let me go back. Bro. Jaden, Jaden, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll check on it for you. Dom said, got the Gotham Knight in my discovery set and my wife abruptly took it. It's fired. See that? See that? See that? Dom, I can't even see your comment because we got spam crazy stuff going on. There we go. Yeah, got the Gotham Knight in my discovery set and my wife abruptly took it. Yeah, fam. Beautiful presentation, man. Beautiful presentation. And the smell. Diamond Young says, how much is it? I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, shorty. That junk smells so good, yo. That and Harrod and Alta Harrod, those are my favorite DNAs right now. All right, so a 30 mil of this is $49.99 right now. And then 100 mil is $84.99. But if you go to Dedrick's page, if you go to Dedrick Hicks Jr.'s page, matter of fact, if you just search Yoman Leo, Dedrick's videos is gonna come up. Dedrick has a code where if you spend at least, if you buy a full bottle, so if you spend at least $84.99, you get a free 10 ml. You get a free 10 ml. Now, this is what I would encourage you to do because I tell everybody sample. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out here and just drop, 80, because $85 is almost like designer. But this is designer quality. Shoot, this is niche quality. So you really getting a bargain. But $84.99, and you talking about, wait, for a clone? This a clone on another level. This ain't Lattafa. This ain't, you know how Joe Milano is charging what they charging? Yeah, take it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, use Dedrick's code. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but use Dedrick's code. So if you do purchase a full bottle, you get a free 10 ml. I would encourage you to get the Discovery set. You get 5 10 ml fragrances. You get 5 10 ml fragrances for basically $50. It's $49 right now. And they got everything. I'm on the site right now, so let me just double check, make sure I didn't give you no wrong information. Yeah, you can choose 5 fragrances in their Discovery set, 5 10 mls for $49.99. So that's what I would encourage you to do. That's what I would encourage you to do. Jared, what's good, my guy? Hope all is well, man. Deadly, yeah, I get the Jadakiss reference all the time. I wish I had that money. I like LV and MFK colognes. They smell. Nobody, Mr. Notice, we didn't say they didn't smell good. Y'all must be caught. Y'all must be further back in the video. They all smell good, but yeah. But yeah, don't, as far as I'm concerned, get this, yo. Get that. Get that. If you're going to spend your money, if you're going to give somebody something, their version of Oud Satin Mood, their version of Creed Royal Oud, their version of Blue Talisman, their version of Herod, their version of All Tahir, their version of Lamar by Kajal? Or is it the other way around? Is it Kajal by Lamar, Lamar by Kajal? Whatever. Pressure. Which one is that? Mind Game? Basic Instinct is French. Well, they got several. So if you go to the website, search by brand. If you go to the website and you go to shop, hit shop inspired by brands, and then you can go down and find Mind Games. So the Mind Games joints they got Basic Instinct, which is French Defense, Razi, which is Jado, Wazir, which is Queenin, and then Reyes, which is Grandmaster. So yeah. What do I think about that little cheapy Cremo? Yeah, that joint is nice. Image Maison Alhambra Jean Lloyd Immortal versus LV L'Immensité. Do you like the scent or do you just think of it as a clone? I'll be honest, Sean, I haven't smelled that one. Yoman Leo Blue Spell is my scent of the day and super solid cover of Blue Talisman. Yeah, see? Yeah. All right. But it's 8:30 and I have gone through, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, it's almost like 30 fragrances. All right. So all of this, at minus like 5 that 6 I've already talked about, you can expect to see on the channel. Some other things coming up. We got a discovery set from my guy Hez Parfums. Tap in with Hez, man. Bro, crazy. I think it's like 10 fragrances in here, whatever. Hey, Dom. It's good, but I still prefer Joe Milano's Wild Card. Muse, yeah, I can't wait to jump into this discovery set from Hez. This is gonna be crazy. So expect the series to come from that. Y'all sample, man. In the words of Moneybags Jason, sample. Stop buying all these fragrances. Sample. Now, like I said, I know what the Middle Eastern is because of the price, but still, if you can find a sample of that, sample. Mind Games Discovery Set. I specifically got the Soulmate Collection. All right, I got the Soulmate Collection. So you can expect to see that as well. I'm trying to pull this open so you can see. Yep, so that's what it'll look like. They have different ones though, but this in particular is the Soulmate Collection. So we got Rue Lopez, Gambit, Sissa, French Defense, Prix, Sanvoir, The Ford, Queenin, Vieri, and Leonora. All right. So we'll be going. I still got to finish the Argos Discovery Set. We got to jump into some of these Creeds. And then I got Maison Margiela Discovery Set. All right. Jazz Club, Lazy Sunday Morning, Under the Lemon Tree, By the Fireplace, Bubble Bath, Autumn Vibes, Selling Day. I can't wait to wear Selling Day. I'm getting a full bottle of that come summertime, springtime. Beach Walk, Springtime in a Park. So, yeah. So, that's that particular discovery set. All right. And if you want to know what that looks like inside, all of these are like 2 mils. So when I say it's discovery, it's discovery. So that's what you can expect there. Same thing with the Mind Games joints. All right. Sample. Sample, figure out what you like. If it's a money issue, get the 2 mil. If you like the 2 mil, get the 5 mil. If you like the 5 mil, get the whatchamacallit or save the money until you can get all of it. All right. All right, but it's been real. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your evening. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I will holler at y'all. Y'all be easy, fam.